이 험한 현실에서
I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. we'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. It's the Miami Heat facing the New York Knicks. It's got to be a relief for Victor Wembanyama to be healthy and back out on the floor.
Yeah, ever since he was hurt, they've played well. Reintroducing him into the rotation will have to be done with care. Hopefully it doesn't change things too much because they're on a roll.
And Levine has got the ball here for New York. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, B.A., building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
Now here's Pritchard. Tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. Collins right side. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now here's Pritchard. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Into the lane. Pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Outside Levine. Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, no doubt Williamson's one of the most powerful dunkers the NBA has ever seen.
Hartenstein a screen. Outside Moody. Johnson on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Driving inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. New York trailing. Here's Levine. Outside Giddey. New York working the ball around now. Up top Levine. Wembanyama. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Here's Collins. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
The 3 ball is part of JC's game, but I like Collins the most inside.
Good on both. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds.
Yeah, B.A. The one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views. Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Three-pointer Pritchard. The Knicks with the rebound. And here's Wembanyama. Very solid offensive production, averaging 18 points a game. On the wing, Porter. And again, New York with the triple.
A true sniper from long range. Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
Outside Moody. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Johnson. Collins, left side. Pass to Hartenstein. And Collins with the jam.
Whoa, did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Here's Giddy. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. Pritchard with it. No made baskets yet. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Collins. Outside Pritchard. Stolen by Giddy. Off target at the rim.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
And Levine has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Outside Giddy. Back to Levine. Fires top of the key. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Pass to Collins. And he drives in. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, an explosive leaper who plays with good energy. Collins can make some real athletic finishes.
Picked by Williamson. Now here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Wembanyama double teamed. Shoots over Pritchard. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Count it. And the Heat lead by 4.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Giddy. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
So both teams changing it up here.
Give it up for him, fans.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Minot. Porter with the steal. Here's Ware. It's good.
Levine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
The Heat with the lead.
14-12.
Now here's Williams. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Khalil Ware.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And New York has possession. Now here's Giddy. Outside Levine. Back to Giddy. There's the triple. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Williams looking around. Six to shoot. The kick out to Van Vliet. To the inside. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Heat lead by 5. Now Giddy. Drops in the layup for 2.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddy is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
They set the pick. The kick out to Williams. Williams in the post. And it's New York with a rebound. 34 seconds left in the first quarter here. Drive by Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
Williams from long range. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Giddy. Wembanyama screen. The three is up. The putback. Stayed with it, but couldn't get it to fall. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Heat out in front, leading by
19.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Miami?
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight, going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early.
Pass to Williamson. And as a player, how important is film study to reaching the highest level of success, Clark?
Tell you what, with the advance in technology, it's actually critical now, BA. I mean, it's more accessible, too, and that helps everybody realize the benefits of doing that extra work of studying yourself, your team, and your opponents. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Outside, Williams. The kick out to VanVleet. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Dimon.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Heat. Pass to Keita. And here is Williams. Ware brings a double. Batum pulls it in. And New York has possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Dimon. Ware. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Knicks lead by 2.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Pass to Minot. Williams on the wing. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And here are the Knicks. Batum outside. Up top, Ware. And here's Williamson. So good down low. Williamson.
Excellent work inside from Williamson. This is why he's so aggressive down there.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Heat trail by 4. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Ware. Beyond the arc. Keita pulls it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's VanVleet. Coffee on the wing. Just snapped the cold streak. And again, no good by Miami. New York leading by 4. Here's Dimon. Still without a bucket. Pass to Wolf. Misses the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Crafty move. And he sinks the layup.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Levine. New York again can't hit. They've been keeping things close.
And now have a chance to jump back on top, B.A.
Pass to Minot. It's deflected. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Moses Moody. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Ware with it. Averaging around 6 a game. Off the mark there with a 3. Intercepted. And now the Knicks on the break. Blocked. And they get it back. New York working the ball around now. Here's Levine for 3. At the arc, Zach Levine. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
They've also done a good job defensively so far tonight, just making it tough all around on shooters, and it shows in their block numbers.
Knicks leading by 5. Pass to Wolf. Now here's Ware. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And here's Collins for 3. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. And here's New York now. They're on an 11-2 run. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Johnson. Outside Moody. Now here's Collins. Up and in on the layup. Collins has got 8.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. New York leading by 6. Here's Dimon. No points yet. Pass to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now Pritchard. Now Johnson. He's guarded by Porter. Now Moody. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Just 5 to shoot. Porter from outside. Rebound by the Heat.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
And here's Pritchard. Outside Johnson. Back to Pritchard. Oh, it's stolen away. Porter with it. Now guarded by Moody. And that one's good. Williamson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover. Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Pass to Dimon. And here's Williamson. Clock at 6. Now Porter. Stolen by Collins. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Moses Moody. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already a second foul, just something to keep in mind.
Stolen by Jackson. Now Johnson. Johnson on the wing. Second shot opportunity. Outside Pritchard. Here's Williamson. The slash from Zion.
And Williamson explodes towards the rim when he sees a lane. And trust me, he is fearless.
Pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
The rebound by Jackson.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Pass to Moody. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
It's picked off. It's a one-on-one situation. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Moody. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, it's Wemby.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Pass to Collins. Back to Moody. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Pritchard, no good.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Here's Dimon. He's scoreless. Wembanyama screen. Jacks up a 3. That one doesn't drop. And so it's New York, earning this break in the action, up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Mitchell with the ball. Outside Porter. Pass to Dimon. The 3-ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Dimon's got his first 3 points of the game.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's Minot. Drives to the hoop. Miami moving it around. Here's Van Vliet. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Van Vliet's got their second bucket on the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Guys, back to you.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. The fadeaway. It's hauled in by the Heat. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Let's talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Minot. And he dunks it down.
Hey, you know what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
And it's Williamson with the ball for New York. Pass to Dimon. Back to Williamson. Here's Dimon. Here's the 3. Drills it from deep. Dimon's got 6 points.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
Here's Williams. Shot from the low post is good. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Williamson. Porter looks it over. Williamson, right side. For three, Dimon. Ada pulls it in. Heat trail by 12. Here's Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. So hits one and misses one at the line.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Wembanyama fires it from way outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Down low. Here's Collins. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. New York leading by 11. Batum outside. Outside Wembanyama. From outside the arc. Williams grabs the board. And they're pushing it up. Johnson with it. Guarded by Batum. Pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Well, when he's dialed in like this, Collins can be a serious difference maker on offense. Hopefully he can keep it up.
And here's Batum. Covered by Johnson. And here's Ware. The three from Wembanyama. Doesn't go for him.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Outside Pritchard. The kick out to Johnson. Count that one.
That is good offense. Unselfish play.
Knicks leading by 7. Giddey scanning the floor. There, the screen. To stop the drought. The shot that time not on target. Miami with the ball. Now here's Pritchard. Collins outside. Back to Williams. And there's a 3-second violation.
New York ball. Miami substitution. Number 4. Moses Moody.
Now Giddey. And there's the drive. Here's Ware. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Ware's got 10 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Hartenstein. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity and a 3-point play. That's on Khalil Ware. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Here's Moody. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Collins. Blocked!
A capable defensive player. That wingspan of Batum, really an asset in blocking shots.
Outside Giddey. From the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Pass to Collins. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So both teams making some changes here. And it's Giddey with the ball for New York. They've led by as many as 14. Up top, Batum. Pass to Porter. Fires the three. The rebound by Jackson. Heat trail by 9. Caldwell Pope with a drive. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Zach LaVine.
Yeah, you know, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his quickness can be overwhelming at times. Really hard to defend if you're not physical and focused.
Talking about KCP, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he gives your team a veteran presence, bud.
Yeah, battle-tested. He's a champion, tough-minded. You know what you're going to get from him. He's physical. He makes shots. I mean, all of that is value added when you talk about KCP.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
It's Van Vliet with a drive. Three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Knicks leading by 9. And here's Giddey. He's got 9. Outside Porter. From deep. Ooh, Williams with the block. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Heat trail by 9. Here's Caldwell Pope. Van Vliet with it. And it's Giddey picking him up. Here's Minot. They get it again. Jackson gets the bucket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Pass to Porter. Here's Ware. Defended by Jackson. Clock at 6. Here's Batum. And a miss there on the triple. To the paint. Here's Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Here's LaVine for 3. Heat trail by 6. Williams with it. He's picked up by LaVine. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Williams. The rebound by Ware. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Giddey. Now here's Ware. From downtown. Rebound by Van Vliet. Outside, Williams. Pass to Jackson. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about.
Here's Giddey. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And here's Porter outside.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Good on the second one. And he makes all 3.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
And so it's the New York Knicks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in
Miami, 46.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Heat trail by 8. Van Vliet with it. Right side, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Keita. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Levine. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Contavious Caldwell Pope.
You know, battling inside, I like Levine's aggressive approach. Tough to match without fouling.
Both free throws good from Levine.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Right side, Pritchard. And he converts the layup.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Outside for Porter. Let's go with a 3. Keita pulls it in.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Minot. Outside Pritchard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. Yes, it's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And it's Zaire Williams with a foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Heat making a change here.
Second team foul. In for the Heat.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th.
And bringing the fight there. Levine, fearless. Creating contact for the potential +1.
That free throw good from Levine.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Williams from long range knocks down the triple.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Here's Dimon. Pass to Levine. Outside Porter. There's the 3. Hacked on the shot, and that'll send him to the line for 3. Zaire Williams picks one up.
Really love seeing this from Porter Jr. The more aggressive he is, the better he plays.
And he's good on the second. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. And the Heat with possession. Now here's Williams. Pass to Williams. Here he goes. Oh my goodness!
Disrespectful. Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Outside for Porter. And stolen by Williams. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Outside, Williams. There's a screen. The 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Dimon. Williamson outside. Pass to Porter. 6 to shoot. Back to Williamson. Here's Dimon. The putback. Oh, Wemby! The putback!
You know, when Wembanyama gets to an offensive rebound, he's going straight back to the rim with it. You can count on that.
Inside. Stripped away. Here's the break. Here's Levine. Oh, nice! Oh, big finish! Man.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now Moody to the middle. Outside Pritchard. 4 on the clock. Launches it.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Knicks leading by 11. Pass to Ware. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop. One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Outside for Mitchell. To the right side. And he jams it home with authority.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And that one falls for Hartenstein.
At the line.
Both shots good from the strike. Knicks leading by 12. And here's Mitchell. Pass to Dimon. And yep, it's good. And the Knicks lead by 14.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Three-pointer, Pritchard buries it from 3. Pritchard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Wolf tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Blocking foul called on Igor Dennis. 4 personal fouls. 3rd team foul.
Pass to Collins.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that.
And stolen by Hartenstein. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And it's blocked. Here's Dimon. Now here's Mitchell. Moody defends. Pass to Dimon. Puts up a 3. Here's Wolf. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get ugly. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Here's Dimon.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. So for Miami, Heat trail by 13. Van Vliet with it. Williams outside. Now Van Vliet. He launches. Wembanyama rips down the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
First personal foul.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Outside Williams. Fires the three. Buries it from outside.
He got the room he needed and knocked it down. That's a quality shot.
Knicks leading by 12. Outside Giddey. Here's Levine. Now Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
And here's VanVleet. He'll bring it up for Miami. The three is off. Wembanyama scanning the floor. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth. Down it goes!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
It's money from deep.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Can't hit it.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying. And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Knicks.
You know, we talk about this often. Second chance points can be the difference between winning and losing.
Yeah, they hit the offensive glass with a purpose and made the most of those extra touches.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
Only 2 meetings between these teams, so you know they're savoring taking this one against Miami.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Victor Wembanyama.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. And they'll get another chance. And so New York takes this one by a big margin.